Okay, here we go. We are live. This is the World Sports Chiropractic Chat Show again. And today's show, we have a very, very special cast of some hard-hitting super women from the world of sports chiropractic. We have Dr. Freya Moran from Germany, Dr. Audrey Yargui from France, Paris, and we also have Lizandi Schoeman, I think Schoeman, from South Africa. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
More or less. Good.
Yeah.
Excellent. So welcome, ladies. Welcome on the show. And we'll basically talk about our favorite topic in the whole wide world, which is games. Going to games as a sports chiro, helping athletes, doing all those different things that we do absolutely the best in the world. So, hey, great to have you guys on the show. What's happening in your neck of the woods there?
Yeah, thank you.
Right. So, hey, well, should we do a little brief introduction so that we know kind of who we're talking to? How long have you been involved, and which games have you been involved with FICS? Should we start with Freya, top right corner there?
Yeah, thank you. So my name is Freya Moran. I am currently practicing in Munich, Germany, and let's see, I have been involved with FICS since late 2016, 2017, around then. And my very first games with FICS, I think, was the Waco World Championship in Budapest, and that was with Audrey. So, yeah,
Oh, cool.
The original cast is here.
So you guys are the dynamic duo, aren't you, Freya and Audrey?
Yep, she has been with me for all of my major events, which is great because she's been such a good mentor. It's been wonderful.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. What about you, Audrey? How long have you been involved, and what kind of games have you been in?
Since 2014, on my first game, I was with René Fedger from Denmark.
Oh, yeah.
In Paris for the World Championships of Ju-jitsu. And after this experience, they called me back just a few days after and asked me if I want to go to Greece for the European Championships in Jiu-Jitsu, and I say yes, and I never stopped going in Jiu-Jitsu competitions. That's my favorite.
Oh, fantastic.
And I met Freya in 2017 in Budapest for the Waco World Championships, and I've done my first World Games in Wrocław 2017 and my first SCIT in Riga same years. So I can meet a lot of super sports chiropractics. So have fun and work hard, but fun.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, that's where we met as well, Audrey and I, in CSIT games in Riga 2017. And
Yeah.
so Lizandi, what about you? What's your involvement been so far? Nope. Oh, never mind. I think she just fell off. Never mind. So, hey, what kind of drew you guys into doing FICS games in the first place? I'm just curious here.
Oh man. Tim Ray dragged me in. He was the one who I met him back in 2016 at the NCBE headquarters in Colorado, and he basically just I knew I was coming out to Germany, and he told me to get on board right away with FICS because that would be a way to stay involved with the community, and while I was transitioning over into a European license. And since then, I was, I think, a couple weeks late to applying for the games in Poland that year. So I almost met everybody, but I missed the cutoff there. And since then, I've been more than happy to let this kind of take me around Europe and around the world. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, and I think if you're going to work with a program like this, you do have to have an attitude of servitude. And it has to be, something that you're passionate about. But if you can let yourself explore that side, it can take you anywhere in the world, and that has been a really unique opportunity for me. So that was
Oh,
really
absolutely. And whereabouts are you actually from originally?
Yeah, I'm from like this tiny little town on the Canadian border. It's called Marquette, Michigan.
All
So,
right.
but I went to school in Portland, Oregon, and practiced in Seattle for a while before coming over to Europe. So,
Okay, gotcha. Oh well, that's been a bit of a long journey so far for you. Well, hey, let's try if we can get Lizandi on the phone right now. So, what's your involvement been so far with the organization and different games, etc.?
So last year,
oh no.
Oh dear. Technology, hey, is great when it works. Oh well, never mind. But hey, what draws you back, Audrey? What draws you back to games and donating your time and expertise in helping out that at games and treating athletes? What brings you up back?
That helps me to be more focused and get to keep my high level of motivation about my profession and my practice in my office. So sometimes I have some patience when it's too long. So, for example, just after the 2 years of pandemic, some of my patients say, "When are you go to another competition? You need a break."
There you go.
I
Do you
say,
know
"You're
what
right."
I have to say though, I didn't find it a break going to going to games. My goodness, it was more like a labor camp.
But it's for me, it's just to have a weekend with my chiropractic sport family and see and meet new people, new athletes, new coaches, new medical teams. So this is a great opportunity to to upgrade my knowledges because
Mm,
we 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 have I have tips, they have their own tips, and we just can talk and just say, okay, in that situation you can do that. In that situation, me, I'm doing this way, and this is, yeah, the very good experiences. And spending, this is not spend time. This is just to use my time in a way that make me happy.
good. No, absolutely, absolutely. No, I agree on that one though. It is kind of hard work going to games, and sometimes yeah, you may end up doing long days and treating a lot of athletes. But at the same time, I found the camaraderie amongst the
Yeah,
sports Kairos there is amazing, and equally the response from all the athletes who come in, it's just wonderful. It's they're so amazingly grateful, and because we're doing such a great service for them.
yeah,
Um, so it's
Absolutely.
something that we don't really get it in clinic, I would expect,
yeah.
not in the same way, anyways.
And if you have a beer with your friends at the end of the day, it's not too bad.
Oh yeah, expected even, expected. Good. Hey, how are we doing, Lisandi? Are we on a better connection now?
yes. I'm sorry, we have load shedding in South Africa. So then they put our power out. So then the signal is not that good. So I'm very
No,
sorry
don't
about
worry.
that.
Don't
So
worry.
my involvement with the games is last year I was still a student and I had the opportunity to go to the Cape Epic, which is in the Western Cape in South Africa. And it was an awesome experience. The Cape Epic is like an international mountain biking, like cycling event, and it's over 8 days. And it was just awesome to see the riders, and they have to ride in pairs of two. So you have to finish as a team to actually get a medal. So if someone gets hurt, like in between the beginning and the end, you can still finish the race, but you can't win or like get a first or second or third place. You have to end as a pair, which is interesting. It makes it like a bit more challenging because obviously you have to look at your partner as well. But it was so nice to work there as a student because I could learn so much from all the chiropractors there. And every day, before we would start, they would show us as students like new techniques and what they've seen that works. And they would also like describe some cases to us and be like, what would you do, or how would you see red flags, or just let us think a bit more out of the box. And that was really nice to actually work there with doctors and then just learn a lot from different people. Yeah, so that was very nice.
Oh, amazing. That sounds like really was worth your while going then for a few days.
Yeah.
No, good. And probably, I mean, never meaning any disrespect to chiropractic colleges, they do an amazing job, but at the same time, this is the kind of things that they don't teach you at college, do they?
No. Yeah, you have to think on your feet.
Absolutely. And when you get these patients coming in, maybe mountain bikers, they've had a big crash or something like that, and you actually, it's on you. You got to do something to help them. I mean, you can go crying to a tutor at that point.
The one guy actually broke some of his ribs, so we actually had to help him by strapping his rib cage, and he drove like that for 2 days further. But then the medical team pulled him out because then they were like, no, it's actually a danger to himself now. But he wanted to finish so badly. So we were trying to help him just through it. But yeah, unfortunately, he couldn't finish it the last day. So it was very close. Yeah.
Oh, that's heartbreak.
Yeah.
Oh man, that must be a real tough decision to make for the medical team as well. But I mean, that sounds like a really cool story, Cairo story,
Yeah.
I have to say, all Kairos, we all love stories, don't we? I think, tell you what, Freya, have you got a good game story for us? Anything exciting you can share?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot. Probably the one that people have heard of the most is a few years ago, I was working at the juniors, Waco Juniors, another kickboxing story, but I had a unique case of a young 11-year-old girl who came in with kind of insidious onset knee pain, and they had me kind of watching her films. The mom brought her in. She had a red hot swollen knee that was, no one could really figure out at what point she got injured, and it was like 1,000,000,000 degrees in Italy with no AC, so I couldn't really check her temperature appropriately, but she definitely was a little warm. And I kind of got to asking her mom questions, has she been sick lately? Because I can't find any musculoskeletal reasons why she would be experiencing, 9 out of 10 pain. So I'm going to send you to the local hospital for an MRI because it's very rare, but I think she might have an infection. And she ended up having an infection in the knee, which is the only time this has ever happened. But yeah, it was a very interesting case for me because it was not chiropractic related necessarily, and there wasn't much that I could do besides help them reach this differential. But that's probably the one case that stands out to me if I had to.
No, that's a cool story though.
Yeah.
What about you, Audrey? Have you got a cool story or two?
Yes, but it's not about injury or something like that. So
Okay.
it was during the Wrocław, during the World Game in Poland. There is an athlete in Ju-jitsu come from Algeria, and she was alone because her country don't have enough money to pay the ticket for a physiotherapist or the coach. So she is the oldest athlete in the team. So she play the role of the mentor and coach for the younger, but she was alone for herself. So she came and speak with us and Steve from South Africa, and we speak in French and in English, and to help them and to support her. And she won, and she got to on the final. And
wow,
the other girl was her hero, and she looked she looked at her with the eyes of love. And they said, lady, in 20 minutes, you're going to fight against her. You can't see her with the eyes of love. Yeah, but she's so cute. She's so cool. She's so funny. No. So, and I said, give me a minute. I can have an idea. I said, okay, she comes from Austria. So when you look at her, you see a Brazil. And you have really, 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 you are really, really angry and you want to hit her. And when you are in the arena, all the people here must feel you gonna hit her. That's it. And she going back to with her the other athletes and do a stuff, and I'm coming back in the corner, and maybe 45 minutes after she come back in the warm-up area and she scream, I hit the Brazil. And Steve and I understand she won the gold medal.
Wow. Well, that's a story.
Yeah.
That's a very cool story, actually. I love that.
That's my best memories.
Oh, that's really cool. Amazing stuff. Now, so in terms of these kind of real highlights, what's been your favorite thing about going to the events, though? What's the kind of thing that really makes you want to take time out from clinic and go back again and again and do stuff? What's the sort of, you give us top three words that you link with going to FICS games that makes you want to come back? What are the top three words? Who's ready? Who's got good 3 words?
Only 3?
No, you can only pick 3 and no copying. So you're going to come up with original ones here.
I would say athletes.
Yeah.
And then I would also say teamwork. And like I would say interesting cases, but I know that's 2 words, but I think
we'll let you slip. We'll let you go this time. That's cool. So athletes was hard work and interesting cases.
Yeah, teamwork.
All right. Oh, teamwork. Sorry. Yeah, go on then. Who's next? Who's got good 3 words? Freya?
Oh, Lizandi, she stole my first one. Okay, I guess I'll make my second one. Well, my new first one will probably be camaraderie. My second word will be learning. And my third one, let's see here. Let's say service.
That's good. Very admirable concept. Very good. Audrey, pressure on you. Come on, we got to come with 3 good words to make other people want to join the games.
Oh.
If you do this one really well, you can come on join us on the marketing commission then.
I think my first one was adrenaline.
Good.
My second one, it's help, because every games I've done, every athletes, coaches, medical teams helps the athletes, even they are not from their team. So, and friendship.
Good. Great words. Tell you what, I'm going to go with fun, kit, and beers.
They too, we could have worn it. We could have been twinning.
Fun, kit, and beers. That's my 3 words. Because, like you said earlier, you know, it's not just what you do in a day in the games. You're treating athletes, but actually, it's the powwow at the end. You go for dinner with your colleagues. You know, you get to have a sit down, good chat, kind of debrief from the day, and just enjoy a nice beer or whatever is your favorite drink. I don't mind, but for me, it's a nice beer. and that's the kind of when you're tired and but still buzzing, and then it's almost time to go to bed. It's really difficult to explain that moment, but it's just such a cool moment. I love it. Good. Hey, anything else you guys want to share at this point? I always thought there was a comment from Johnny Wilhelm from Montana. What an all-star panel. I can't agree with you more, my friend. And no, we obviously had Johnny on the show before. We did a little Winter Olympic special with him. That was absolutely really cool. So good to see you online again, John. And keep it all going in Montana. I think you got home safely anyways. So hey, listen, guys. Any other bits you want to throw out at this point before we finish?
I'd love to give a shout out from the Games Commission if I can, really quick.
Yeah, please.
I just want to thank everybody for all of your heartfelt applications for the World Games. I'm really looking forward to seeing all of the faces there, some returning ones, some new ones. And I'm just so pleased with the turnout that we've had and the massive amount of interest after 2.5 years of being in lockdown. It's going to be so great to see everybody again. And as these new events come out, I want to encourage everyone to check back with our website. Keep looking for events that interest you and shoot an email to me anytime with questions.
Absolutely, that's a great shout out. Thank you, Freya, for that. I have to say, you know what, I've been looking forward to these World Games like you wouldn't believe. And then just what happened. Of course, there's a family function that I can't get out of, like on the second or the third day. So I can't join because I can't get out of this one. Oh well, I'll have to wait another year.
Yeah, the CSIT Games will be in Rome 2023, so there's another chance.
Oh, I might apply for that then.
Yeah.
But you know what? Knowing my luck, it's going to be some crazy pandemic or some other thing that's going to break out then and prevent me.
No. It's okay.
You never know. No, that's enough of that. I know. Cool. Hey, thanks, guys. So yeah, like Freya said, you know, we had I think if I'm not mistaken, the World Games applications have now closed, but there's been great application numbers. People hopefully will be told soon who's going to get a ticket and who's going to be on the plane and joining the squad there. But also there are loads of other events that you can get experience and get your teeth cut, like they say. So please have a look at the website, get involved, and help us do the good work. So that all goes in the right place. Fantastic. Hey, Lizandi, any final parting comments from you at this point?
Yeah, I would also just want to give a shout out from the Research Commission. We also have exciting stuff coming. So I just want to also tell everyone to just keep an eye out for that.
Will do. Thank you. And what about Audrey? Any final comments at this point?
So take your chance to have some good times and learn a lot of things. And you need a break from your practice and your office. So find your country, find your games, have a good time.
Brilliant. There you go. Good stuff, girls. Thank you, ladies, for joining this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure having a chat with you guys, and hopefully people are listening, hopefully people are paying attention, and go and check out the wonderful world of FICS Games. All right, we'll talk soon again.
Thank you.
Thank you.